Okay, here in the question they have asked to prepare statement of sources and applications of funds, then also showing changes in working capital. Okay, so to solve the problem, we'll start. First, you need to write down statement changes in working capital. Okay, first here, what items will come? Current assets and current liabilities. Okay, write down this. You just write down according to the format. Current assets and current liabilities. What are current assets here in this assets is short-term investments, inventories, debtors, and bank. Will prepaid expenses will come or not? Yes, it will come. And then you write down the current liabilities also. In the current liabilities, what is there? Only creditors. Yes, one by one, just tell me what all increase and decrease will come. Yes, short-term investment from 3 lakh to 4,50,000. It is increasing. So we'll write down increases in the current assets, increases in the working capital. How much it is increasing? 1,50,000. Then inventories. What is happening here? It is also increasing from 4 lakh to 4,70,000. And here it is decreasing in the debtors from 6,70,000 to 5,30,000. So decrease in current assets, decreases in the working capital. capital. So we'll write down in the decrease column. Then here in cash at bank, it is increasing. So we'll write down in the increase column. Then here prepaid expenses, it is decreasing. Decrease in current assets, decreases in the working capital. Then here in the current liabilities, creditors is there. It is increasing. Increase in current liability, decreases in the current working capital. $70,000. Okay. Now if you add it, here we are getting 3,30,000. If you add here, we are getting 2,20,000. Okay. So we know that we are less with how much amount? Yeah, here in the balance sheet, they have clearly shown that short-term investment, it is a current asset. So how much here we have to write down here? 3,30,000 minus 2,20,000. So we get 1,10,000 as net increase in the working capital. If the adjustment will comes in the decrease column, so we have to assume that it is increase in the working capital. So because when we are adding the increase column, it is 3,30,000. When we are adding the decrease column, we are getting 2,20,000. So it means working capital has increased. Okay. This, if you do this up till this, then you'll get 6 marks definitely. Then what we have to do now is in the problem, you'll see the additionals. Debentures were redeemed at a premium of 10%. Here we don't want to make any ledgers. Then tax paid during the year amounted to 1,40,000 rupees. So provision for taxation is given here, and in the adjustment also they are given. So we will make a ledger entry, provision for tax. Provision for taxation. So here, opening balance by balance brought down. How much? That is 1 lakh rupees. Then in the left side, you write the closing balance. To balance carried down 1,30,000. So we have paid the taxes 1,40,000. So you'll write down here to cash or bank account. to bank account. How much we have paid? 1,40,000 rupees. Okay, if we add this, we'll get 2,70,000 rupees. So here we'll write down the adjustment here. 2,70,000 minus 1,00,000 rupees. You get 1,70,000. This will goes to where? It will goes to PL account. My PL account. Okay, any other adjustment is a machine which appeared at return down value 80,000 was sold for 1,30,000, and a new machine worth 3,60,000 were acquired during the year. So you have to make a ledger entry of machinery account. So how much is the machinery account opening balance? 5 lakh rupees. And in meanwhile, you write down here the closing balance also. Closing balance is 7,20,000 rupees. Okay, then they have made changes here. What they are telling that a machine which appeared at return down value, WDV means return down value. This means the original cost minus depreciation. The what answer we are getting is 80,000 rupees. If in the question they have asked WDV, then you don't have to deduct any depreciation amount, because this amount has come after depreciating. So 80,000 rupees machine, which is sold at 1,30,000 rupees. So how much profit we are incurring? 1,30,000 minus 80,000. So we are incurring a profit of 50,000 rupees by selling a machine. So profit on sale of machine, where we'll write in the left hand side. Okay. To the profit amount will goes to profit and loss account. Okay. Profit on sale. How much? That is 50,000 rupees. Okay. Then we have made a sale, so that's why we'll write down here income sale by sale of machine. We sold for 1,30,000 rupees. And again, we have made a purchase, new machine worth rupees 3,60,000. We have made a purchase. So we'll write down here by while purchasing, cash will go out. So to bank account purchase. So how much we made purchase? 1,30,000, 3,60,000 rupees. Okay. Any other adjustment is there? No. So we'll add it down here. Add it here. we'll get 9,10,000. Here, if we add, we'll get 8,50,000. So we are left with how much amount? 9,10,000 minus 8,50,000. 60,000 rupees is the balance amount that will write down as by depreciation. By depreciation, we'll write down the balancing amount. Okay, any other adjustment is there? No, it's finished. So we will start to solve the adjusted PL account. Okay, now we will solve the adjusted PL account. Till now, those who have not written, please write down here. Here by depreciation is balancing figure. Okay, now we will solve the adjusted PL account. Less than how much money we should consider depreciation? Not less than how much money. If you solve here the ledger, then the balancing amount what you incur in the right hand side, that you take as depreciation. Anyhow, the depreciation will comes below the value of original cost of the machine. Okay, now we will solve the adjusted PL account. Yeah, you can take bank also, because by selling we will get the cash. But whatever we are getting the cash, we'll add on here by sale or by bank. If you write by bank, then in the bracket you should write sale. Okay, now we'll move to adjust.
Are you interested in teaching? Then you have a golden opportunity to take. Join Bustudymate Teachers Committee and get a chance to teach on an online platform and fulfill your dreams of becoming a successful teacher. For more, just fill the below form.
PL account. In the adjusted PL account, write down all the non-cash and non-operating items. General reserve, proposed dividend, provision for taxation. Then we have depreciation. Then what all we have? We look over here in while solving the answer. General reserve 3,50,000 minus 3,50,000 we got general reserve, and then proposed dividend 1,80,000 minus 1,20,000. So whether we have to do minus or what? We don't we don't want to do the minus because previous year amount is paid. We have to assume. So this year amount is a provision, and here in the provision for taxation, so we are calculated here by PL account 1,70,000. Then depreciation on a machine. How much? That is here we are calculated 60,000 rupees. Then anything else depreciation is there? Yes, in the building from 8 lakh to 7,60,000. So 40,000 is the depreciation. Okay, then anything else is there? Yes, in the additionals we have a debentures were redeemed at a premium of 10%. Redemption of debenture. How much is that? That we need to calculate here. So at the premium, it is telling 10%. So 14% danger, 6 lakhs and 4 lakh it is there. 6 lakhs minus 4 lakh is how much? 2 lakh rupees. Okay, 2 lakh rupees we have to provide the debentures. And out of 2 lakh rupees, we have to give the premium amount at 10%. 2 lakh into 10%. So we'll come to know that 2 lakh into 10% how much? 20,000. 20,000 rupees. Okay. Then all the non-cash and non-operating items are over. Now here in the right hand side, we'll write down by balance brought down. First, we need to write down the balance brought down. That is how much? In the profit and loss account, it has given 1 lakh rupees. Then we made a profit while selling the machine. So write down profit on sale. How much? 50,000 rupees. Okay. Then here in the left hand side, we need to write down to balance carried down. How much? 1,50,000 rupees. When you add this, we'll get 6,70,000 rupees. Here also we should get 6,70,000 rupees. But we are left with how much amount? Balancing amount is, here if we calculate 6,70,000 minus 1 lakh minus 60,000, 50,000. We will get 5,20,000 rupees as balancing figure. So this balancing figure we have to write down as by fund from operation. ₹6,70,000. Okay. We have completed the adjusted profit and loss account. Now the last thing is we have to prepare statement of sources and application. So in the left hand side only I will prepare here. So here we have to write down sources and application. We'll write down the sources amount first. So in sources, first we'll look at the balance sheet. Share capital from 2 lakh to 1,50,000 rupees. It means we have issued a share capital. Issue of share capital is how much? 15 lakh minus 12 lakh, 3 lakh rupees. Then what all we have? Debentures we have to redeem, PL account will not come. These all things we have taken. And here building machinery. Here in machinery it is increasing. No, here the adjustment they are given. So short-term investment will not come. Okay, then one more thing we have is we sold a machine. We sold machine for how much? 1,30,000 rupees. Okay, then anything else we have? Nothing. I think we will move to applications. In the application of fund, where all the cash fund is goes out or same similar to the cash flow statement where we are doing the cash from investing and financing activities. So application of fund means where all the funds are allotted. So here we need to write down the first is dividend paid in the additionals they are given. Dividend paid how much? One second. Proposed dividend here 1,20,000. Then for the debentures we redeemed at premium of 10%. Here also fund is going out. So I'll write down here. Uh, a redemption of debenture. How much we have redeemed? We have redeemed 2 lakh rupees at a premium 10%. This means 2,20,000. Okay, then anything else? We have purchased a machine worth rupees 3,60,000. So we'll add down here. Purchase of machine 3,60,000. Then any fund is going out is we have paid tax. Yes. Tax paid. How much? 1,40,000 rupees. We have paid the tax. Okay, in the sources we have to write down the fund from operation also. Fund from operation, how much we got? 5,20,000. Okay, any item we are left with is we have to write down the net increase or decrease in the working capital here. But we in the statement of changes of working capital we got a increase, net increase in working capital. How much it is? 1,10,000 rupees. So if we add this 9,50,000 in the sources and here in the application fund, it should tally 9,50,000 rupees. Okay, it is tallied now. So hence we have made right. Yes, you can ask the doubts. Here I have written purchase of machine 3,60,000 rupees. Yeah, here in adjusted profit and loss account, proposed dividend, why we have to take 1,80,000 rupees is, see, you know that whenever a company is preparing its financials, that time it will make some provision for the tax and for the debentures and for the provision for dividend also. So for making provisions, it will make for the current year for provisions. If in this case we have 2 years of financials, so 2 years of financials means it should be assumed that the previous year it has paid, and now in the current year it should be payable at the next year. Okay, so for this current year provision, we have to take the amount proposed dividend 1,80,000 rupees. Always proposed items should be taken on the current year only. So in the balance sheet, it has given 1,80,000 rupees in the current year. So we have taken here. And provision for taxation, why we have taken it is 1,70,000 is, we have calculated the provision for taxation in the ledger. So there we got 1,70,000 rupees. Okay. So we have taken this. So 20,000 rupees in the adjusted PL account, how it has come is, so redemption of debenture at 10% it has given in the question. So how much is the dividend we need to give debentures is, in the balance sheet, you know that 6 lakhs and 4 lakh it is given. So 6 lakhs minus 4 lakh is how much? 2 lakh rupees. So 2 lakh rupees we need to give the debentures. For that 2 lakh rupees, we are giving it premium. So 20,000 rupees is the premium. So I have written the premium amount. Okay. So redemption of debenture, premium amount 20,000 rupees I have written.